3 degrees, checking in with Mike Yawney. He's hanging out. Mike's hanging out with our friends at the SAIT Culinary Campus downtown, cooking up a storm this morning. And Mike, you just had, when you're going to commercial, you were teasing that there's something a lot of people do that may make us sick when it comes to Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah, exactly. And this, I had no idea. I don't do a lot of stuffing, a lot of turkeys, things like that, as I told you earlier in the show. But Chef Stephen Lapine, joining me this morning, said that there is a mistake that a lot of people do that can actually make you really, really sick. But he said a lot of people do it when it comes to stuffing. What is that?
Absolutely. The one thing you do not want to do when you're stuffing a bird is have warm ingredients, so you're stuffing going into a cold bird. The reason for that is because essentially that stuffing is going to be sitting in the danger zone as that bird's roasting, and again, that's where that salmonella can create and start, and that's where a lot of family will get sick at that.
So it's the stuffing, it's not the bird, it's the stuffing.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So you want a cold stuffing into a cold bird.
Yeah. So what we've done here is we've got all our ingredients chilled already. So we have a little bit of bread just from yesterday. We've got a little bit of cranberries just soaked up in a little bit of sherry.
Okay.
Okay. Onion, celery that's just been pre-sauteed in a little bit of butter. Again, chilled.
Okay. This is all cold ingredients.
Absolutely. Yeah. We're going to put a little bit of egg in there, just as a little bit of a binder, right? That's going to keep everything nice and tight. Okay, so that's going to go in. Obviously, we need some type of seasoning. So a little bit of salt I like to put in. You can put a little bit of sage or thyme or rosemary, whatever you like.
Yep.
We're just going to put a little bit of pepper. And then a good type of either turkey stock or chicken stock. Okay? And again, cold, right?
Okay.
We want to make sure, we want to stress on this.
Can you buy turkey stock?
I've
seen
can,
chicken
yeah.
broth and things like that. I've never seen turkey though.
Farmer's market is the key, right? So if you just want to get there, give that a good mix.
Hands.
Yeah,
go
absolutely.
Right in.
Get right in there.
Okay. Now you're using, is this just white bread?
This is white bread. I prefer white bread over it. Okay, it's kind of that classic Thanksgiving stuffing. You know, you could substitute that for multigrain or some other type of rye if you like, or whatever kind of works for the household.
You can smell the sherry. I love this.
Yeah, already. And again, when you make this stuffing, again, we're looking for a real wet stuffing, because again, that's going to add a little bit of moisture to the bird.
Okay.
And that's it. And then we're going to start stuffing this guy. Now, when we stuff the bird, we don't want to overstuff the bird, because we don't want to pack it in, because again, it's going to take longer to cook. So we just want to give it just enough into that bird. So yeah, keep going in there, yeah.
Cool.
There you go.
There we go. I was going to say a little bit of a tight squeeze here.
Yeah. Excellent.
Packing her in there. So don't overstuff.
Yeah. And another way too, when you're at home, if you don't want to stuff the bird, what you can do is if you just take your stuffing, put it in another type of pot, insert, wrap it up, and just bake it in the oven. Okay. Okay. One thing. Sorry.
I was just going to ask, okay, the legs right now, they're bound together.
Yes.
Should you leave it like that when you're cooking, or do you want to open it up?
No, you want to make sure it's bound together. What's going to happen is this is going to help the bird cook nice and evenly, as well as it's going to actually help to keep that bird moist. Okay. With the legs out, you're going to have more dry of a piece of turkey.
Okay, so we stuff the bird, and of course we're going to take the bird through the stages, Ted and Jill. And you know what? Chef Lapine put these on the side. I said, well, don't you normally throw these out? He said, no, 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 you want to hang on to that. We'll find out a little why a little bit later on in the show.
That's
yes,
right.
Please find out why.
Neck and the liver, the heart.